Thus do I ever make my purse. For I mine own gay knowledge should profane time expend with such a snipe before my sport and profit. I hate them all, and this thought abroad that twixt my sheets hath done my office. I know not to be true, but I for mere suspicion in that kind will lose it for sure. He holds me well, the better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see. To get his place and to plume out my will in double knavery. How? To abuse Othello's ears that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath the smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The Moors of a free and open nature that think men honest that but seem to be so, and will tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have to. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light. Your love, sir, I do well believe it. That she loves him, 'tis apt and of great credit. The more, howbeit, that I endured him not as of a constant, loving, and noble nature. And I do think he'll prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. Now I do love her too. Not out of absolute lust, though peradventure I stand accountant for his great sin, but partly led to die to my revenge. For I do suspect the lusty Moor hath leaped into my seat. The thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inwards, and nothing can or shall content my soul till I am even with him, wife for wife. Or failing so, yet that I put the Moor into a jealousy so strong that judgment cannot cure. Now what thing to do with this poor trash of Venice, whom I stand for his quick hunting stand and pudding on? I'll have our Michael Cassio on the hip, abuse him to the Moor in his rank garb, for I fear Cassio with my nightcap too. Make the Moor thank me, love me, and reward me for egregiously making him an ass, and standing upon his peace and quiet even to madness. 'Tis here but yet confused. Knavery's plain face is never seen till used. I'm drunk already. He'll be as full of quarrel and offense as my young mistress's dog. Now my sick fool Rodrigo, whom love hath turned the wrong side out, to Desdemona's night potations puddle deep, and he's to watch. 3 else of Cyprus, noble, swelling spirits, have I tonight clustered with flowing cups, and they watch too. Now amongst this flock of drunkards am I to put our Cassio in some action. That's my offending. But to the count. If consequence do but approve my dream, I both set free, win and scream. Come on, no!
For God, that is the most excellent song!
I learned it in England, where indeed they are potent and potty. Your Dutch, your German, and your swag-buddy Holder, drink ho, are nothing to your English.
Is your Englishman so exquisite in his drinking?
Why, he drinks you with facility, your dame dead drunk. He sweats not to overthrow your German, and he gives a Hollander a vomit air the next pound can be filled.
To the health of our general!
I'm 4th lieutenant, and I'll do you justice.
Oh, sweet England! King Stephen was an unworthy peer, his breeches cost him but a crown. He held them 6 pence all too dear, with that he called his tailor down. He was a wight of high renown, and now what but of low degree? 'Tis pride that pulls the country down, and take thine old cloak about thee.
For God, that is more excellent song than the last!
We hear it again.
Oh, no, not.
The villain, when this advice I give is free and honest, proper to thinking, and indeed the course to win the Moor again. For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed as fruitful as the 3 elements. Now for her to win the Moor, where to renounce his baptism, all seals and symbols of redeemed sin. Her soul is so infettered with her love that she may make, unmake, and do what she list, even as her appetite shall play the god with his weak function. How am I then a villain to counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to his good? Divinity of hell! The devils will the blackest sins put on, and they do suggest at first with heavenly shows as I do now. For even as he may strive to plead to Desdemona, she will plead strongly to the Moor. So will I pour pestilence into his ear, that no matter how much she may strive to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the Moor. So shall I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmish them all. How now, Roque? My wife must move for Cassio to her mistress, all set her on. Myself the while to draw the more parts, and bring him jump when he may find Cassio soliciting his wife. That's the way. Dull not device by coldness and delay. Cassio's lodging, lose this napkin, and let him find it. The more it changes with my poison. Dangerous conceits are in their nature's poisons. At first scarce found to distaste, but with a little act upon the blood, burn like the mines of sulphur. But here he comes. Not poppy, nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world could ever medicine me to that sweet sleep which thou owedst yesterday. Questioning Cassio of Bianca, a huswife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and cloth, is a creature that dotes on Cassio. But here he comes. As Cassio shall smile, Othello shall go mad. In some bookish jealousy must concert poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and like behaviors quite in the wrong. Have you now, Lieutenant?
His sight would make him to a desperate turn. Yet curse his better angel from his side and fall to reprobate.
It is pitiful. But yet Iago knows that she with Cassio had the act of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it, and she did gratify his amorous words with that first pledge and recognizance of love which I gave her. I saw it in his hand. It was a handkerchief, an antique token that my father gave my mother.
Oh God. Oh heavenly God.
Soon hold your peace.
Twill out. Twill out. Peace. No! No! I will speak liberal as the North. Let all heaven and men and devils, let them all cry shame against me, and I'll speak.
Be wise and get ye home.
I will not.
The sword upon a woman,
Oh, thou dull Moor, the handkerchief that thou speakest of, I found by fortune and did give my husband. For often, with solemn earnestness, more than indeed belongs such a trifle, he begged of me to steal it. She, false with Cassio, no, alas, I found it and had given my husband.
Filth thou lies!
I do not, gentlemen. Oh, murderous coxcomb, what should such a fool do with so good a wife?
Are there no stones in heaven, and what serves for the thunder? Precious villain!
Woman false! Surely you have killed his wife.
Lady by my mistress's side.
But that's a fable. It shall be the devil. I cannot kill him!
I bleed, sir, but not killed.
I am not sorry neither. I have thee live, for in my sense 'tis happiness to die.
Oh, thou Othello, once so good, fallen into the practice of a damned slave. What shall be said to thee?
By anything. An honorable murderer, if you will, for not I didn't hate, but all in honor.
This wretch hath hard confessed his villainy. Did you and he consent in Cassio's death?
Aye.
Dear gentlemen, I never gave you cause.
I do believe it, and I beg your pardon. Will you, I pray, demand this demi-devil, why he has thus ensnared my soul and body?
Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I shall never speak a word.
What? Not to pray?
Torments will hold your
Wilt thou just best.
Sir, you shall understand what hath befallen, which, as I think you know not. Here is a letter found in the pocket of the slave Rodrigo, and here another. The one of which reports the death of Cassio to be undertook by Rodrigo. Devil.
Most heathenish, most gross.
Now, here's another discontented paper found in his pocket too, and this, it seems, Rodrigo meant to have sent this damned villain, but that, belike, Iago came in the interim, satisfied him.
Thou pernicious caitiff. How came you, Cassio, by that handkerchief that was my wife's?
I found it in my chamber. And even he consented that. Even now, there he dropped it for some special purpose which wrought to his desire.
Fool.
Fool. Fool! There is, besides in Rodrigo's letter, how he braids Iago. It made me brave me upon the watch. When I came that I was cast, but even now he spake after a long sleeping bed. Iago heard him. Iago set him off.
You must forsake this room and come with us. Your power of command is taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty that can torment him much, or hold him long, it shall be his. You shall close prison arrest so the nature of your fault be known to the Venetians. They come, bring away.
Talk to you. A word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. In your letters, when these unlucky deeds you shall relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuate. Say that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and turbaned Turk traduced the state and beat a Venetian, I took him by the throat and smote him. Thus.
Oh, but here it is, Bar!
I kissed thee, ere I killed thee. No way but this. Killing myself to die upon a kiss.
This did I fear, but he had no weapon. For he was great of heart.
O Spartan dog, more fell than anguish, hunger, or the sea. Look at the tragic loading of this bed. This is thy work. The object's poisoned sight, let it be hid. Gratiano, keep the house and seize upon the fortunes of the Moor, for they succeed unto you. To you, Lord Governor, remains the center of this hellish villain, the time, the place, the torture. Oh, enforce it. Myself will straight aboard, and to the state this heavy act, with heavy heart, relates.